सो हेलो गाइस, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। एंड आज हम लोग देखने वाले हैं अबाउट द जियोग्राफिक, वन सेकेंड, जियोग्राफिक ग्रिड्स, लैटिट्यूड्स एंड लॉन्गिट्यूड। जियोग्राफिक ग्रिड का मतलब होता है कि ज्योग्राफी में आप अर्थ को लोकेट कैसे करें इन अ ग्रिड, कौन कौन सी एक्सेस होती हैं। साथ ही साथ हम लोग यहाँ पे जानेंगे अबाउट लैटिट्यूड्स एंड लॉन्गिट्यूड। वेल, so let's start this session. सबसे पहले, at first, the name of the topic is geographic grid, latitudes and longitudes. So, as you know that in maps, let us see the map of Earth. So, Earth is like this, no like oval shape, some circular, spherical, like this. Earth is like this, and we can make it in a map. Okay, we can tell the degrees. This is this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. We can tell here the degrees, this one, this one, this one, this one. And this is how we can locate Earth on a geographic grid. And we can also locate a particular country as India or many countries. Okay, so what maps tell us? Maps हमें क्या करने में मदद करते हैं? So most of the maps allow us to specify the location of the points on Earth's surface using a special type of system called coordinate system. This is so typically basically of maths. So if you know the maths, you will know this coordinate system. But if you don't know, don't be worried, I am telling. So in the coordinate system, there are four lines, basically a plus sign here, a specific line that I'm not able to draw here. So this is your line here, your a vertical line, and then comes a line here from the middle of this vertical line, and it's a horizontal. Okay. So here we're drawing two lines, and it is like a plus sign and a multiply sign, many more. So here, this line, I am telling you in different color. Okay, in red color. This line from here, there are basically four parts in the system. Basically, I'm telling from the site of maths. So there are four parts. First, second, third, and this fourth. Uh, there are some excess. This first, second, fourth part does not work in geography. It works in math. Okay. So here you have a y-axis and you have a x-axis. The x-axis is this one. This whole is the axis. The horizontal line, this line, is the x-axis. There are and the point here is the y-axis. Y-axis. Y-axis and x-axis are divided into y dash, x dash, x and y. X dash, oh my god. X this means that x minus x. So here here is the y dash, here is the x dash, here is the x, and here is the y. Okay. If I don't take this x, y dash, y, because it is from the side of maths. So this will be like this, means that there is a grid. Okay. I am telling you that is in geography. I have a square. Okay. That is of how many centimeters? Let's see about sense 14 centimeters. 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14 centimeters. Okay. Again, I'm making a square. Okay. So comes from here. It comes here. Then again a 7 centimeter line. And I have to join these two lines with 14 centimeters. Okay. Okay. It is not so appropriate, but okay. Okay. So here, then we have to make grids of 1 centimeter. It is so risky task. First of all, mark 1 centimeters. Okay. First of all, the steps are here. I'm taking is from 4. Okay. This one, not this. This one, 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 this, and this also, this. Okay, done. Here, we'll also need points in the vertical line. Okay. So the first is here, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And this is okay. This is so tricky. Then we have to draw grids. Okay. Then here I am erasing these all with this precision eraser. These lines. Okay, this is so time taking for appropriate grid. I have erased all. Okay, here because first of all I have to draw the grids. Okay, done. And the last step is to erase all this. So let me take something. Okay, so grid is completed. Okay, and so now, so if you want to take any, so like, then point these starting from the 0 goes to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, and here also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so if you want to place this here, a point, so what would we say? Where is this point? This point is at the 11th, at the y-axis in the 11 centimeter, 11 centimeter far from the y-axis, and here 11 centimeter far from the x-axis. Understood? So this is the geographic grid, or simply as we can say grid. Okay, and this is also called the coordinate system. Understood? Well, now the question is, can we use the same technique to find a place on the globe also? Yes. Yes. Let us see. If there is a circle, okay? The circle. There is a point here here, and some lines like structure that goes from the center to all parts of the earth. Okay. There is also some lines like this. Not waste your brain on thinking that what are these lines. So we study about these lines later. But here are some degrees. If you see here, lines are made like this, okay? Lines are made not like this. Okay. And so this goes. Okay. So here a line goes, it's imaginary line that goes from the center to here, and this line is called prime meridian. Let us see. There are some degrees here, like this is your 80 degree. Okay. This is your 70 degree. This is your 60 degree. This is your 50 degree. Understood? This is your 40 degree. Okay. This is your 30 degree. Okay. 20 degree. 10 degree. And the stage will come where this goes to, okay, a stage will come a stage will come when this goes okay. It is the earth, it is the center, these are the lines. Okay, and the latitudes are like this, some not like this. Here's this line is your prime meridian. This some degrees, 80 degree, 70 degree, 60 degree, 50 degree, 40 degree, 30 degree, 20 degree, even 10 degree. But this line is your 0 degree, where this line is the equator. who are toward equator. Okay. So prime meridian divides the western and eastern hemisphere. Okay, and the equator divides the northern and southern hemisphere. This is NP, and the south pole is so like in the under. Okay. Using North Pole and the South Pole as the basis reference points, two sets of imaginary circles are drawn around the globe. This network of parallel of latitude and meridians of longitude is called geographic grid. So what is geographic grid? Let us see here. Geographic grid. Geographic grid. So geographic grid is the network of parallel lines. What do you mean by parallel? Parallel means the line that never meet. The two lines, suppose that these two lines never meet, never. They go uh, uh, ahead, but they never meet. Okay. Of parallels. Parallels. What parallels? Latitudes and longitude. Latitudes which are late means what? Which are horizontal. Longitudes which are long. Okay. Latitudes which are horizontal, latitudes and longitudes which are. Then see, then this network, okay, where does this go? This network of parallel of latitude and meridian of longitude, parallels of latitude and meridian meridian of longitude is called geographical grid. Is called okay. Is called geographical grid. Anyone asks you what is geographical grid? So you have to tell that the network of parallels of latitude and meridian of the longitude is called geographical grid. While writing the value of latitude of a place, this is followed by a letter N or S. These letters indicate the position of the place concerned north or south of the equators. Similarly, the value of longitude of a place is followed by letter E or W. These letters indicate whether the place concerned is situated at the east or the west of the prime meridian. Okay, so like in this diagram, it is north, 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 not north. Okay. So, and if we write the degrees of latitudes, it becomes east, west. Okay. Okay. So, let us see the another topic. Okay. Let us see another topic. That is what? That is parallels of latitude. Okay. Parallels of latitude. Okay. So, what is a latitude? Okay. What is a latitude? So, latitude is an angular distance north or south of the equator measured from the center of the earth. Latitude is an angular distance. Is an angular distance. Is an angular distance north or south from the equator measured from the center of earth. Center of okay. Let us see the parallels of it. For example, the line of 45-degree north. The line of 45-degree north. Let us see what is 45-degree. Here, somewhere here. The line of 45-degree north joins all places situated at the angular distance of 45-degree north. If a place here, like if a place is located here and a place is located here, both are in the 45-degree north. Okay, both are in 45-degree north. No. If a place is here, okay, so this place is 45-degree north to the equator. Understood? Yes. The lines of latitude run parallel to each other. Therefore, they are called parallel of latitudes. Latitudes, where are latitudes? Latitudes are like this is your earth, this is the center, these are the latitudes, these are the longitudes. Latitudes are like this, are not like this. They're not like this. They're like this, this. They never meet. And that is why they're called parallels of what they're called parallels of latitude. All parallels are thus parallel to the equator. Here's the equator, here the parallel of latitude. So all latitudes are parallel from the equator. The equator is the longest circle among the parallels, and the length of the parallels of latitude keep decreasing away from the equator, and the length becomes 0 at 90 degree. Okay, so the north and south poles are points rather than lines. South and north poles are not lines, they are points. Length of 60-degree latitude is half the length of the equator. Length of 60-degree latitude is half the length of equator. Okay, this latitude, length of this latitude is okay. For accurate measurement of location of various places on Earth's surface, a degree of latitude is divided into 60 minutes, and each minute of latitude is further subdivided into 60 seconds. What it mean? We need an accurate, exact measurement of a location, and there are different places on Earth's surface. So a degree of latitude, 1 degree of one latitude, like 70 degree. So 71 degree. When we go 1 degree ahead, this is divided into 60 minutes, mean 1 hours. And each minute of latitude is further subdivided into 60 seconds, means 1 minute. Understood? So if you go at 1 degree, you are moving ahead 1 hour. If you are moving ahead the 1 minute of a latitude, you are moving ahead 1 minute. The length of the arc of 1 degree of latitude is approximately 111 kilometers. The length of the arc of 1 degree, means that somewhere or where this is a 1 degree, 11 degree, 21 degree, 31 degree, okay. 1 degree of latitude, the arc of 1 degree here, 0, 1, is approximately how many kilometers? 111 kilometers, okay. Hope you understood. So, the easiest method of finding out the latitude of a place is to measure the vertical angle of pole star. Where is the pole star? Pole star is a basically a type of measuring device like that was used in early times by sages, by early peoples. The latitude of a people. Let us know how we can calculate. So the latitude of a place is equal to the angle or altitude of the pole star. The altitude of pole star. The latitude of a place is equal to the angle or altitude of pole star from that point. Thus the altitude or the vertical angle of the pole star from a place is 40 degree. Then the latitude of that place will be then the latitude of that place will be 40 degree. Understood? Latitude can also be calculated with reference of the zenith distance or the angle that the sun makes with the zenith of a place, straight moon, and the declination of sun or the angle that the sun makes north or south of the equator on a particular day. The angle of declination of the sun from day to day is provided from the nautical almanac. From the nautical almanac. From the nautical almanac. Equator. What is it? Equator. Equator is an imaginary line that divides the earth into two hemispheres. It means northern and southern hemisphere. Equator is an imaginary line that divides the earth into northern and southern hemisphere. This is so in bad writing, bad handwriting. So what is equator? Equator divides earth into two equal halves and in northern and southern hemisphere. Okay. This is some basic point about equator. It is a reference line for measuring distance of a place to the north and the south. It is a reference line for measuring distance of a place to the north and the south. Equator is taken as 0 degree latitude. Here, is it 0 degree? Yes. Hmm? All points north of the equator are called north latitudes and those south is called south. Okay. Latitude and heat zones of Earth. There are some heat zones of Earth, like torrid zone, second, temperate zone, third, frigid zone. The new trick of learning this is torrid means very hot. Okay, very hot. Temperate means some medium, and frigid means like freeze, very cold. Okay. Okay. So these are three heat zones of the Earth. Understood? Torrid zone. Torrid zone is a region between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn receives direct rays of sun year round. The area receives the maximum heat and is called the torrid, means hot zone or area of low latitudes. Then the temperate zone. The region between Tropic of Cancer and the Arctic Circle in the northern hemisphere of the Tropic of Capricorn and Antarctic Circle in the southern hemisphere are less hot. This is because angle of sun's rays goes on decreasing toward the poles. These areas have moderate temperatures and therefore they are called temperate zones or mid-latitude area. Then comes the frigid zone. Frigid zone is near the polar regions where this is the earth, these are the poles. So near these regions, these are the frigid zone. Where is this? Where is very cold, and this area is of high latitudes. What is the importance of latitude? What is the importance of latitude? So, first importance is the climate, second is latitude and the location, and then is about the longitude. Longitude is here. Prime meridian. Prime meridian is a longitude at the 0 degree that divides the Earth into eastern and western hemisphere. Meridians of longitude. What are the meridians of longitude? Lines joining all places at a similar angular distance east or west of the prime meridian are called lines of the longitude. See, longitude are not parallel because they meet here. All 360 meet here at the center of the earth. Okay, so they are not parallel, and the prime meridian even is the longitude that divides the earth into southern and eastern and western hemispheres. Let us see about the longitude and time. Longitude and time. Time is measured on the basis of overhead sun. When the sun is overhead at a place, it is 12 noon. This time is called the local time. As the noon is overhead at different times, at the sun is overhead at the different times at different places. Therefore, each place on earth has its own local time. The earth completes the rotation of 360 degree in 24 hours. and thus it passes through 15 degree of longitude in 1 hour or 1 degree in 4 minutes. Well, I think that is very uh, enough for you to know about latitudes